With a 9-4 lead, he can pot it, get on the black. Chance to win frame and match.
Well,
oh, why wouldn't you take it on when you're that good? He just rolls them in like they're over the pocket. Incredible. Just makes it look so easy.
I think Jack's just looking over at the other table at the scoreboard. That's the long pot success that he's had into the 4 corners. But this is a wonderful chance.
I've watched him in the qualifiers, and he's watched a few of his qualifying matches actually, but
60.
the last one, he had a really tough match. Ever improving player on tour, Elliot Slesser. He played some wonderful snooker, but he just couldn't quite contain him. It was a close match, quite a close finish, but he just felt he was always just holding on. Zhao Xintong always looked like he had enough. And you could see he was in great form because Elliot played wonderful snooker, but he was always second best. I did think coming in, this was the man that all the seeds wanted to avoid.
25.
It's turned out that way so far, even though a few of the seeds have tumbled. Zhao Xintong looks the most impressive by far.
Certainly opened more reds up, but it's finished a little awkward here. I don't know if he can roll this into the left corner and play a little cannon on the 3 reds and stay on the pink, but it's just got to be a wee bit careful. No, that's what he thought was going to happen, and it hasn't. But I think he can get through to the long blue. But he thought he was going to be on the pink there. But the way he pots, don't put it past him knocking the blue and then finishing on that red to the right of the pink and 3 reds. That wobbled a few times.
38.
And he's back in prime position, and well, he is the sort of player, no problem getting over the winning line. Jack knows that he may have played his last shot in this year's World Championship. I know a few friends that have been watching the snooker, they'd never really seen this player play before, and they couldn't believe what they were watching. I said, yep, he could possibly be the first Chinese player to lift the world title. It's so difficult to do, but you wouldn't put it past him. He's brilliant.
Yep, just strolls around the table. Average shot time. I know yesterday it was like 16 seconds. He's 17 seconds a shot now, but you watch him the way he just strolls around the table. He's not hurried at all. 55. If anything, he's taking his time the way he bowls round, but because his cue ball's almost in perfect position every time, there's no thinking time. He just gets down and plays the next shot. And already
62.
This breaks up to 62, and he's only a few pots away from winning another frame in one visit. I've lost count this match, how many one visit frames
64.
he's had.
Thank you.
He's a great player in great form. He's going to take some stopping.
And it looks as if he's going to do what the great champions do all throughout the 80s. Steve Davis was amazing. He could start a match with a century break, and the number of times he finished a match with a century break, as indeed did Stephen Hendry do throughout the 90s. But while Jack was just up against a player that was far too good, because against any other opponent, the way Jack Jones was queuing, you know,
78.
every chance he could have got through. Not bad
79.
with the opposite hand either. See, even that shot, I mean, that wasn't straightforward, almost straight on the black, and look at the angle he
86.
created.
'87.
And look at this for a shot. Hampered slightly with that red. And we'll see another one. You watch this positional shot here. If he pots the black, he'll go around the angles between the green and brown and leave the two reds for the same pocket that he's potting the black. No, he tried to hold it. It doesn't really matter.
87.
He just had the one chance again. And Jack Jones congratulates his young Chinese opponent. It was a wonderful display. Absolutely fantastic. And in the end, Zhao xintong goes through a very comfortable winner, 10 frames to 4.